Are you tired of haggling with car dealerships and feeling like you're getting ripped off? Ford's new agency sales model is here to change that. In this video, we'll show you how the agency model works, why Ford is making the transition, and what it means for car buyers. Say goodbye to hidden fees and hello to a hassle-free car buying experience. Car dealerships have long been known to charge customers above the manufacturer's suggested retail price, or MSRP, which is the price that the automaker recommends dealerships charge for their vehicles. This has led to frustration and mistrust among customers, who often feel they're being taken advantage of. Unfortunately, state legislation from the 1950s has protected dealerships and allowed them to operate as middlemen who control the expenditure of vehicles. But times are changing. Customers are demanding more transparency and fairness in the car buying process, and some automakers are beginning to pay attention to it. Ford is one such company that has acknowledged the need for evolution in the industry, and they've committed to offering a better customer-focused car buying experience. By cutting out the middleman and selling directly to consumers, Ford provides a fixed price for their automobiles and a more transparent purchase method. This is similar to how customers purchase new computers or other electronic devices, where the price is set. This is where Ford's agency business model comes into play. Independent agents will represent Ford and deal directly with clients. Instead of receiving a commission, these agents will be paid a fixed charge. There will be 100% pickup and delivery alternatives available during the online purchase process. Ford's decision to sell directly to consumers significantly departs from the traditional dealership model. In the past, dealerships functioned as intermediaries between the automaker and the consumer, and they would purchase vehicles from the manufacturer and then sell them to customers at a markup. This model worked reasonably for automakers because it allowed them to focus on producing cars and resign from the task of selling them to dealerships. However, this model has also been criticized for needing to be more efficient and opaque. Ford can put an end to the markup that dealerships typically charge. This means that customers can purchase a vehicle at a lower price than they would have spent at a dealership. The purchase process is more transparent because the price is fixed and no haggling is involved. This makes the car buying experience slightly stressful for customers, and more efficient for customers and more efficient for Ford. One of the greatest advantages of Ford's new sales model is that it places the customer first. Ford can offer a more personalized buying experience. Customers can order their vehicles online, delivered to their doorstep. They can also customize their vehicle by a preference for different choices, such as color, trim level, and features. This puts together the car buying experience to be more suitable and comforting for customers. Another advantage of Ford's new sales model is that it enables reducing the automotive industry's carbon footprint. Ford can reduce the number of vehicles that must be transported from the factory to the options. In recent years, dealerships have been able to charge more than MSRP due to an increased demand for vehicles and a low supply from manufacturers. This has led to a situation where dealerships have been competent to take advantage of customers who usually feel frustrated and unconvinced if they get a fair deal. With Ford's new approach, customers can be confident that they're settling for a reasonable price for their vehicle without having to negotiate or worry about hidden fees. In addition to the transparency and fairness of Ford's new approach, there are additional benefits. Customers can glance at Ford's inventory online, decide on the model they want, and complete the purchase process from the convenience of their residencies. This eliminates the need to visit multiple dealerships, negotiate with salespeople, and deal with the stress and uncertainty of the conventional car buying process. Ford has tackled the problem of overcharging dealerships by implementing a name match policy. However, these measures didn't work. The company's CEO then required all retailers to opt into selling electric Ford cars by paying a fee ranging from $500,000 to $1.2 million. Unfortunately, this was encountered with opposition. Ford is conforming to industry leaders and implementing a new model, starting in Europe. The agency model will slash Ford's European dealer network based on a direct customer strategy to develop long-term relationships with drivers. The company hopes to replicate the success of the model in the US. However, Ford has boldly given an introduction to the agency model, a revolutionary way of selling cars that bypass traditional dealerships. Instead, independent agents will represent Ford and sell cars directly to customers. This evolution will significantly impact the car industry, disrupting the traditional dealership model and ushering in a new era of transparency, efficiency, and affordability. Under the agency model, these agents will be compensated with a fixed fee instead of commission, putting an end to the incentive to overcharge customers. The price of the car will be non-negotiable, guaranteeing that all customers pay the same price, regardless of location, and stopping overcharging in certain regions. The purchase process will also be transparent, with customers able to see the accurate price of the car and any fees associated with the purchase. This transparency will enable to build trust between Ford and its customers, as they will know precisely what they're paying for. One significant advantage of the agency model is the high-quality services that customers will receive. Customers will take satisfaction in virtual consultants and support, making purchasing a car less stressful and more convenient. Ford will likewise offer maintenance and support assistance to customers, ensuring that they receive the same high-quality services where they are located. They will enable them to build their customer loyalty and increase customer satisfaction, which is essential in today's competitive market. The agency model also benefits Ford by handing over the company additional control over the customer experience. This control allows Ford to collect valuable data on customer preferences and behavior, which can be used to straighten up its products and services. The future of car sales is changing, and Ford is leading the way with its innovative agency model. The traditional car dealership is no longer the only choice for customers looking to purchase a new car. The number of physical sales locations will presumably decrease in the coming years. This is due to increased online sales and demand for a more streamlined and transparent car buying process. However, despite the transformation towards online sales, it's unlikely that customers will turn to online-only services. According to Ian Larkins, an automotive legal professional, customers still prefer a physical side to car buying. This is because purchasing a car is a significant investment, and customers want to see and touch the car before purchasing. They likewise desire to be able to converse with someone knowledgeable about the vehicle and its features. This gets rid of the possibility of overcharging and gives Ford more control over the sales process. Customers will take satisfaction in a more transparent, streamlined, and hassle-free purchase process. They'll receive high-quality services, including virtual consultation, supervision, and help. The agency model is designed to make the car buying process more accessible and enjoyable for customers. It places the power back in the hands of the customer and eliminates the intimidation and anxiety that usually come with negotiating with a salesperson. The success of Ford's agency model in Europe is paving the way for its implementation in the United States and other parts of the world. The automotive industry is changing, and Ford is leading the way with its innovative approach to car sales. The agency model is just the beginning of a new era of car sales that puts the customer first and offers a more transparent and streamlined buying process.